Well. There's just been a huge blockbuster trade that has gone down in the NFL, and Davante Adams is no longer a member of the Green Bay Packers. The Packers have traded Davante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders. The terms of this deal is that the Raiders get Davante Adams and the Packers get 2 prime picks, which turn out to be a first and a second round pick in this year's upcoming draft. But before I get into that, make sure you guys leave this video a like, as that always helps the channel to grow and beats the YouTube algorithm. And if you are a first-time viewer and you enjoy football content, make sure you click that subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any other videos that I post on this channel. But let's dive into this trade. Without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me wear my music and she look a little prouder.
First, I am going to talk about what this means from the perspective of the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers offense, I believe, significantly takes a step back at this moment of time without Davante Adams. He has been the biggest key in this offense, of course, outside of Aaron Rodgers, the past 3 seasons. As Aaron Rodgers' primary weapon, his primary target, his top target over the last 3 years, this Green Bay Packers offense takes an absolute hit. Of course, the Packers still have Aaron Rodgers in the fold, but you do not have that number 1 top-notch receiver in this offense anymore. And the last few seasons proved that Davante Adams has elevated himself into, I believe, the best wide receiver in the NFL. And a lot of the offense with the Green Bay Packers had to do with moving Davante Adams around, moving him in motion. His route running was, I think, second to none. His hands, his speed, his size were big parts of the success of this Green Bay Packers offense over the last 3 seasons, which seen this team win 13 games in each of the last 3 seasons, including 2 NFC Championship game appearances. Now, the Green Bay Packers do get Aaron Rodgers back with that 3-year, $150 million deal, but I believe the uncertainty every single season of what Aaron Rodgers is going to do, even though he's locked up for 3 years, but the language of the contract gives him an option to whether he wants to come back or not. And I believe with Davante Adams, him locking into a long-term deal, his language would have been a lot different. They're going to be under his cap no matter what, because the language in his contract would have been so much different from the language that is in Aaron Rodgers' contract. Even though the Packers' cap number with Aaron Rodgers takes a dip, but if this contract stays in fold over the next couple of years, it's going to rise significantly. And with the uncertainty of Aaron Rodgers and uncertainty of cap number, uncertainty of contract, I believe Davante Adams looked to see if it was time for change, and I believe he thought that it was time for change to get himself out of Green Bay, to get himself more financial security, to give himself more certainty of the direction of the franchise. Now, the Green Bay Packers, of course, they've lost a lot this offseason. They lost offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett to the Denver Broncos. They lost quarterback coach Luke Getsy to the Chicago Bears. And even though you still have LaFleur intact, this Green Bay Packers team is going to make some significant changes with Aaron Rodgers' contract. So I believe the contract and uncertainty of Aaron Rodgers plays a huge reason as to why Davante Adams eventually wanted to be elsewhere. Now, looking at this deal from the Raiders' perspective, the Raiders get, I believe, the number 1 receiver that we have in the NFL to pair with a guy like Derek Carr, who I still believe is playing some really solid football. You have Darren Waller, who's a top 3 tight end in the NFL. You have Hunter Withrow, that is coming off a career year, and you pair him with the running game led by running back Josh Jacobs. This Raiders offense just took a significant step forward with the acquisition of Davante Adams. And along with the acquisition of Davante Adams, he became the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL, signing a 5-year deal worth over $140 million at $141.25 million to be exact, which makes him the highest paid receiver in the NFL. And at the end of the day, Davante Adams deserves every dollar that he's getting paid. He, I believe, is the best route runner that we have in the NFL. He has excellent hands. He has very good size for a wide receiver, very good speed for a wide receiver to be the size that he is, and he gets open more times than not. It is going to be a huge step forward in this Raiders offense because now you have more weapons for Derek Carr to play with. Now, Derek Carr, I believe, was devoid of that top-notch #1 wide receiver ever since the trade of Amari Cooper in 2018, and the trade for Davante Adams fills that hole tremendously. Derek Carr, I believe, can take his game to the next level now that he finally has that #1 wide receiver that he can build the relationship with, a #1 wide receiver with the talent of Davante Adams, and then you pair him with Renfore, Waller, and Josh Jacobs. That is going to be a significant offense, and they're going to be a really good offense in 2022. And with the moves that have been made in the AFC West this offseason, this move keeps the Las Vegas Raiders in that conversation for one of the better teams in this division. You have Davante Adams to pair with Derek Carr, Hunter Renfroe, and Josh Jacobs. With the Denver Broncos, you have Javonte Williams to pair with Russell Wilson, who just got acquired this offseason, with Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, and Jerry Jeudy. With the Kansas City Chiefs, you have Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and also Clyde Edwards-Helaire to go with Tyreek Hill. And then you think about it from the Los Angeles Chargers, you have Justin Herbert, you have Mike Williams, you have Keenan Allen, and you have Austin Eckler in that offense. So that keeps them along with the firepower of this offense. And not to mention, this franchise just signed Chandler Jones. So those two moves makes the Las Vegas Raiders, keeps themselves competitive in the AFC West, which I think is going to be the best division in football. You get a top-notch pass rusher, and in this trade, you get the best receiver in the NFL to pair with Derek Carr, who I believe can take his game to the next level. We're finally having that #1 accountable wide receiver, and Davante Adams, I believe, is the best wide receiver in the NFL, and the Las Vegas Raiders just got significantly better this offseason with Chandler Jones and now Davante Adams now in the fold. But those are just my thoughts on this trade. Make sure you guys leave this video a like, as that always helps this channel to grow. Comment your thoughts down below on this trade. And as always, click that subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I post on this channel. But I am APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.